How do you become a man's only choice? Today, we're going to talk about that. How to become a man's only choice. Let's go. Hey, you guys, I am Kelvin Troy Johnson, speaker, trainer, and an author and creator of this channel right here, Secrets of the Mind of a Man, where we talk about how men think when it comes to relationships and why men do the things they do. So this channel is here to help ladies to understand the psychology of men and to how to win when it comes to relationships. And so thank you guys for joining us. So today, we have a really good topic. Today is how do you become a man's only choice? Now, I think this is a good topic because so often women find, and I do these love coach sessions, and women talk to me about feeling like they are one of many all the time when it comes to these men. And they're looking for high quality men. They're looking for men who know what they want, men who know where they're going, and men who are on their path. Well, unfortunately, those men have lots of other women who see that same thing and want to be a part of that. So how do you separate yourself from all the other women who are vying for this guy's attention? How do you get him to notice you? How do you stand out amongst all the other choices and him deciding that you are the choice? So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how men choose the women that they choose. You know, when I talk to men who are getting married, men who have gotten married, men who decided on a woman above all the other women that were in their lives, they decided on that one woman. I ask them, I say, hey, how did you decide on this woman above all the other women? And they say, there was something special about her that was different from all the other women. Now, that something special isn't necessarily that special kind of sprinkle or that she is the chosen one or something like that. No, she just did a few things differently than all the other women that caused her to stand out and for her to be seen in his eyes as someone he wants in his life for the long term. And I'm telling you, for men, that is a really tough thing to come by. It's a really tough decision to make when you've got a lot of good choices. And when you've got a lot of good choices, it's hard to pin it down. So today I want to talk to you about what these guys talk about, what we talk about, and how men choose the woman they want for the long term. If you want to be the woman that stays in a man's life for the long term, there's two things that you need to stop doing and two things you need to start doing. First, stop showing off. I know you like, your significant place in the world. You worked hard. You got your education. You got your car. You got your look. You got your this. You got your that. And that is all well and good. You know, of course, a man wants to be able to celebrate you and congratulate you on your things that you've done with your life. But you know what? At some point in time, you need to pull back and not be putting it in a man's face that you essentially saying, I don't need you. I've got all the things in my life that I need. I went out and got this and got that. But you know what you don't have? You don't have a man. Let's be honest. You don't have everything you need. Or if you did, you wouldn't be single right now. Let's talk about it, okay? So I think that you have to look at that and say, look, am I shoving my accomplishments in a man's face? You know, there's one thing to shine your light bright and let people see your good works and see what you have done and be able to celebrate what you've done. But it's a whole different thing for you to turn your high beams on in a person's face and kind of letting it be in their face like you're better than them and like what you've done is so much better, so great and all of that. There's a big difference. So I'm encouraging you to not put your high beams on in somebody's face, but share what you've done as it relates to, maybe changing the world and adding to the world, and also how you'll be an asset in his life as to what he's doing. Now, the question is, have you even asked him what he's doing? Do you even care what he's doing? Do you even care to be an asset in his life, or is it all about you? That is what I'm talking about when I talk about you need to stop showing off. The second thing that you need to stop doing is stop talking so much. Yes, I said it. Stop talking so much. Sometimes you talk too much and you let too much out. Like if you tell the man everything he needs to know about you, his, where you come from, what kind of background you get, like all of these things, there's a couple things that can happen. One, he could see that as an opportunity to make it, to get what he wants out of the situation and leave you out to dry. Another thing that can happen when you are talking too much, you are sending a signal to him that you are maybe a little bit unbalanced. Maybe you got too many issues. Maybe you have too much going on. Maybe you are just a whole hot mess. And I'm telling you, high quality men are listening for the hot mess. Okay? So you can share some things about yourself. You can share, a little bit, a few things about your past, but don't go overboard. Okay? Save some. One of the things that men often talk about is that she won't shut up. She's just talking. And actually what he's saying is you're only talking about you. You're not talking about him. And so it's a you show all the time, every day, same channel, same thing all the time. And it is a big turnoff to men. So if you want to snag a high quality man and you want to get it so that you become his only choice, then you must stop talking so much. Okay, so now let's start talking about what you need to start doing. Start asking him about his dreams. Ask this man where his life is going. Ask him, and of course you don't ask him like that, but you ask him, what would you like to see for your life? How do you see your future? What is it that you're really passionate about? Now, don't ask that whole 5-year question, 10-year question, just so you can try and kick down his ideas or whatever. Listen to him. Listen for his passions. I'm telling you, a man will tell you more about himself if he sees that you're listening and you actually care. Listen to what I'm saying. So ask him, what are your dreams? What are your hopes? What did you want to be when you were a kid? What new thing are you involved in? What's exciting in your life right now? What are you excited about in your life right now? That's how you get a man to talk, and through his talking, he connects. You're asking the questions that, these poignant, specific questions, they come across as if you actually care. And that raises his flag that this is somebody different. Listen, most women will not ask a man these questions because they don't care. They're not thinking about that. They're thinking about themselves. But if you turn it around and ask him about what he's interested in, where he wants to go, what he wants, then you stand out amongst the pack. The second thing you need to start doing is start helping. Now, I'm not talking about go out and buy him a truck because he says that he wants to, go into the Amazon business. Okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying he says he's passionate about starting a plumbing service. Well, but he doesn't have a plumbing license. Well, maybe you might do an internet search and send him a link that could help him get started. Send him a link of somebody who has a franchise in plumbing. Send him information. Make a call for him. Send an email for him. Do something that surprises him, that you actually care and you are actually listening to him. I can't overemphasize this enough, that most people don't listen to men. Most women don't listen to men. They don't listen to what they're saying, and therefore they just don't really get it. And I'm telling you, if you want to stand out with a man, you have to listen to him and take some kind of action. Now, again, I'll repeat myself. Do not go overboard. Don't drop any money. Don't do anything crazy. Don't put a house in your name trying to help him out. Like don't overextend yourself, because this might not work. He still might not choose you, right? Of course, because everybody's got a choice. There's no foolproof plan on this. But I'm telling you, you taking an uninitiated action to help a man out helps a man feel like you want to be a team member on his side. And I'm telling you, a man who wants something wants nothing more than a team member who gets it and doesn't have to be told what to do to help him out. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, how to become his only choice. Yes, we've got more to come. Look, I need you to hit that like button right there. I need you to hit subscribe right now so that you can get this information, and then hit the bell so you don't miss anything, and we will shoot you the next videos. Look, if you love this info, don't just sit there and watch it. Look, send us a couple dollars by Patreon, drop a comment below. Look, be interactive. Let's share, let's grow this community and help each other to win in the end. Look, if you need a love coach session, hit me down below. Send us an email at lovecoachatlanta@gmail.com, and we will help you out. We got the class coming up soon, how to find the one you want to be in on that class. It's coming very soon. You can send us an email if you want to be a part of that. So, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Peace and love.